This video presents a case study of the often misunderstood requirements for elevated overlooking situations. It specifically applies to a new build with an elevated balcony overlooking the secluded private open space and habitable room windows of an adjacent existing dwelling. In Clause 55, this was previously Standard B22 and is now Standard B44. Although the approach remains the same, there are now alternative options for how overlooking can be addressed. The objective of this standard is to limit views into existing secluded private open space and habitable room windows. To apply the standards, there are 3 steps to identify the area of overlooking. A distance of 9 meters at ground level is measured from the edge of the balcony. Any secluded private open space or habitable windows within this 9 meters requires protection from overlooking. Anything outside of 9 meters is not considered. From an aerial view, the balcony and neighboring house are highlighted. A line at a 45-degree angle extends out from the sides of the elevated balcony. The intersection of these lines with the 9 meters at ground level defines the area of overlooking. Back to the cross-section, a horizontal line extends from the view at 1.7 meters above the surface of the balcony. A line at a 45-degree angle is drawn towards the ground, defining the viewing area. At this point, it can be considered that the overlooking objective has been met, as there are obstructions that limit the views into the secluded private open space and habitable room windows. However, this does not meet the standard because the standard does not consider obstructions between the balcony and secluded private open space. Under the previous Clause 55, the standard can be met by providing a form of screening on the balcony at a height of 1.7 meters, limiting the view towards ground level. In the current Clause 55, there are options to provide fixed elements that prevent a direct view into the secluded private open space. The image is indicative only, but demonstrates that there are now alternative options available. If you would like assistance navigating through what could be a challenging planning process, contact CS Town Planning.